What's up YouTube, Danny Bizzle here. Just a quick video showing you my Gimmick build. The initial build was sent to me by a friend, so I literally just worked it from there. As you can see, like my first video, I made quite a few mistakes, misplays and stuff like that, but second video I got kind of used to the deck. Probably still made some misplays, but that's just Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a few things you can change in this, but I'll go through it anyway. So Dark Arm Dragon doesn't really work well late game, so you've got like the trade-ins and Allure of Darkness. However, you'd prefer to Allure of Darkness it away because Clockwork I'm thinking it's just Shinigami, you know, like from Death Note and stuff, but yeah, well, this guy will not work because it needs to be special summon from your hand if only monsters in your graveyard are machine type monsters. So if Dark Arm's in the grave, then it won't work. It's a bit risky, but you can play around it. So yeah, you can either take it out. I'll pull it in. I took out an Eradicator because, well, sometimes you just won't always play like spellbooks and stuff like that, so it's not really needed. You could put like the Eradicator into the side deck. But yeah, so we got Dark Armed. We have 3 Magnet Dolls. These are really good. Obviously, you normal summon this one. What's it? Puppet Gear Changer. And then if your opponent controls a monster, you just special summon this, and then use Gear Changer's effect to copy the level, and you got an instant rank 8. That's the reason Clockwork Shinigami is there as well. It's just pretty much rank 8 spam. So we got Druid Dolls, 3 of them. These are perfect. You'll end up like special summoning it from the grave. You can only use it once per turn, but normally you only need it just once because you can just normal summon, special summon this from the grave by banishing like one of these or one of these preferably, or even like a dead like Exceed that's got killed previously and stuff like that. Also we have the Machina Engine. Just 3 Fortress, 3 Gear Frame, just thins out the deck, the machines as well, so it doesn't stop any Shinigami plays. Also, Fortress is good to ditch Druidol, and even like if Fortress is in the grave and you draw into a Druidol, then you can special summon Fortress from the grave. It just works really well with this deck. So I say like Gear Frame obviously to search out the Fortress. We have Scissor Arms. This is just dumps one to the grave. You can either dump the Druidol, or you can dump like maybe you don't need like one of these. You can dump it to get Druidol's effect off, and then special summon like something else as well. We have 2 Genics recycled, simply because it's a level 1 tuner. It opens place for Locomotion R Genics, which can win games on its own. I kept forgetting, like sometimes, like during a duel, that I'd summon this when my opponent's got an Exceed, and obviously you don't take control of that because there's no levels on an Exceed. But it works really well, and also you can just ditch it for Fortress as well, and it's a 1-for-1 target to go into like different plays like Scrap Dragon or Stardust Shining Dragon. You can change that for Stardust Dragon if you want. It's entirely up to you. And then we got the Gear Changer. You need 3 of these. Simple normal summon, and then obviously once you get like a level 8 Gimmick Puppet out on the field, you can copy the level. Yeah, it's just quite good. And then we have 1 Allure of Darkness. Obviously we got multiple dark targets. You can even allure away like one of your recycleds. They're all dark, and obviously Dark Armed Dragon if you don't want to mess up your Shinigami plays. Like I say, you can take out Dark Armed if you really want. 1-for-1, you can't special summon this from the deck, but you can special summon it from your hand. But normally it's just to get out like the Genics recycled, ditch like one of the Druid dolls to special summon recycled just for into deck. We've got a Heavy Storm, obviously Macro Disruption. Trade-ins, sometimes you do draw into dead hands, and especially if you draw into like multiple Druid dolls, trade-ins are really good, obviously for just draw power. Dark Hole, pretty much obvious. Junk Puppets, these are literally Monster Reborn. You can only use one per turn, but that's all you really need to. A good play that I found as well is like use like this first, so you summon this, use Junk Puppet, and then you can special summon like Gimmick, Magnadol or Shinigami, and use the Exceed, and then like your opponent will probably like play one in their back row if they've got back row and stuff, and then you can literally just go off again by using this effect, and then special like normal one of these and stuff, and it works really well. Yeah, so Monster Reborn, yeah, pretty much staple. 2 MST, just get rid of the back row. Infernal Reckless Summon, this is just ridiculous, especially you just rank 8 spam. You see it in like a couple modules. I could go down to 2, but 3 is pretty sweet, especially as you special summon quite a lot. And obviously it's used with the Druid dolls or the Magna dolls. Limit removal, you just have to play it in a machine deck. Can prevent OTKs, it can help OTK. It's just ridiculous, and that's why it's at 1. We have 1 Eradicator. I was thinking about taking this out and just leave it in the sideboard anyway. Like I say, it's not the best build in the world, so I'm not going to say it is. A few things you could probably change about it. I'll probably be leaving this deck here now anyway, and move on to something different. I'm thinking about building battling boxes or whatever they're called. But let's go through the extra. So we have 2 Locomotion Argenics. You could go down to 1. You don't really normally summon it unless shit gets real. Yeah, look, like Infernities are a thing. What is it? 6 Ams are a thing as well. Take their Shien. And what they're gonna do? Stardust. You can either use normal Stardust Dragon or this. I like this card, but I prefer normal Stardust Dragon, as it stops like mass destruction as well. Scrap Dragon just for those 1 outs. Franken, I've never summoned this. I have never summoned Garbage Eyes Fat Dragon either, so you can probably get rid of these 2, unless you can find uses for them. But I've never had. 1 Heliopolis card is good actually. Saved me a couple times in different draws, so yeah, I'd keep that in. I'd keep 2 strings as well because it's just a 3k beat stick, and it can destroy your opponent's field if they can't do anything to get rid of it. This card is the MVP. I love this card. My mate was only playing 2 at first, so I took like something else out. I think he was playing like 2 of these. So yeah, I took one of those Garbage Eyes Fat Dragons out and put another one of these in because this is ridiculous. This card, it burns. It can destroy multiple special summon cards. Only during your main phase 1 though. That's the problem, because it has to be in main phase 1. However, like if they've got like a horrible monster, and you could just detach, destroy it, and then burn them for the attack damage. You normally summon it in defense as well. Draco Sack, Big Eye, pretty much I can get it out with like multiple fortresses. It's just for those outs if I really need it. Like I think like 1 duel, I had like 1 fortress was Fiendish Chained, and then I'd like special summoned another fortress and then went into Draco Sack. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And Gigantics, I've got these level 4 monsters. This can become a level 4 as well if this is out on the field. Searches your deck. Excuse me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I say, it needs fixing. It's not the best deck in the world, but it's quite a fun especially when it goes off, as you can see in a couple of my videos. But yeah, I'm going to leave that here there. So yeah, I hope you like the deck, and I hope you fix it up to how you see fit. Danny Bizzle, I'm out. Bye bye.